Imagine this. You arrive at the airport 2 hours early, thinking you've played it safe. But then you see it. A line at security that snakes around the terminal like it's Black Friday. You're sweating, checking the clock, silently panicking. And as the minutes pass, you realize something awful. You might miss your flight. Here's the thing. Most people just accept this as normal. Long security lines, stress, and delays. They think it's all part of the airport experience. But what if I told you there's a way to walk past that line, legally, and get through security in 5 minutes or less? This isn't some VIP first-class only secret. It's not about bribery or backdoors. It's a fully legal, fully accessible program that hundreds of thousands of travelers are already using. And odds are, your airline doesn't want to advertise it because they want to keep premium perks behind a paywall. But today, we're breaking the silence. Let's start with the problem. TSA checkpoints in major airports like JFK, LAX, or Miami can stretch your wait time past an hour, especially during peak travel times. Weekends, holidays, and even Mondays are packed. You're stuck behind business travelers with laptops, families with strollers, and confused tourists unpacking half their suitcase because they forgot the 3.4-ounce rule. The average American traveler wastes over 30 hours a year standing in airport lines. That's more than a full day of your life. Just waiting. And when you're in line, you're stressed, distracted, and far more likely to forget something important, like your passport, boarding pass, or even a laptop at the bin. The worst part? These lines aren't even fair. Some passengers just breeze past you through fast lanes that seem off-limits. You might assume they paid hundreds for first class, or that they're airline employees. But often, they're just regular people who know a simple travel hack that most flyers overlook. Here's where the game changes. TSA PreCheck. TSA PreCheck is a program from the US government. Yes, the same TSA that runs the airport security. Designed to make the process faster for low-risk travelers. Once you're approved, you get access to special security lanes at over 200 airports. No removing shoes, no taking out your laptop, no unpacking your liquids, and most importantly, no waiting in that hour-long line. Here's the part they don't advertise loudly. It only costs about $78 for 5 years. That's less than $16 a year to save hours of time and avoid major stress. And in many cases, credit cards and loyalty programs cover the fee entirely. So if you're already traveling, you might be able to get it for free and not even know it. Still with me? In the next part, we'll break down exactly how to apply, who qualifies, what the interview is like, and the biggest mistakes to avoid if you want to be approved quickly. So, how do you get TSA PreCheck? The process is surprisingly simple, but it has a few key steps you don't want to mess up. First, you'll go to the official website, tsa.gov/precheck, and fill out a quick online application. It takes about 5 minutes. Next, you'll schedule a short in-person appointment at one of their enrollment centers. There are over 500 locations across the US, including most airports and even some Staples or Idento Go offices. You don't have to go far. There's probably one near you right now. During your appointment, you'll need to bring a valid ID, like your passport or driver's license, and answer a few basic background questions. They'll take your fingerprints and a photo. The entire appointment usually takes 10 minutes or less. Then comes the waiting game. It usually takes 3 to 5 business days to get approved, but some people are cleared in 24 hours. Once approved, you'll receive a Known Traveler Number, or KTN, which you can add to your airline profiles. From that point forward, every time you book a flight with your KTN attached, you'll automatically be considered for PreCheck. The magic happens at the airport. Your boarding pass will say TSA PreCheck, and you'll be directed to the fast lane. Now let's talk eligibility. Most U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents qualify. as long as they don't have a criminal record or certain travel violations. TSA does a background check to make sure you're considered low risk. However, if you've had a felony in the last 7 years or certain security-related charges, your application may be denied. Same goes for unresolved customs issues or if you've ever been caught trying to sneak banned items through security. Also, and this is important, TSA PreCheck is different from global entry. PreCheck speeds up U.S. airport security, while global entry helps you clear U.S. customs faster when returning from international trips. They're separate, but if you get global entry, PreCheck is included. So for most domestic travelers, PreCheck is the best entry point. And yes, even if you're not a frequent flyer, it still makes sense. If you fly just twice a year, the time and stress it saves makes it totally worth it. Before you rush to apply, let's cover the most common mistakes travelers make with TSA PreCheck. Because even with approval, people mess this up all the time. Mistake number 1. Not adding your known traveler number to your airline profile. This one's huge. Getting approved doesn't automatically activate PreCheck for your tickets. You have to manually enter your KTN into each airline account you use, American, Delta, United, whatever. Without it, your boarding pass won't include the PreCheck stamp, even if you're fully approved. Mistake number 2. Booking third-party flights without entering your KTN. Sites like Expedia or Hopper don't always prompt you to enter a KTN. If you book through them, make sure to add your KTN manually through the airline's official website after the booking. Mistake number 3. Assuming everyone in your party is covered. TSA PreCheck doesn't automatically extend to friends or family. Kids 12 and under can join you through the PreCheck lane, but anyone older needs their own membership, so don't expect to bring your buddy through unless they're signed up too. Mistake number 4. Thinking it works internationally. PreCheck is for U.S. domestic airports only. It doesn't apply to European, Asian, or South American airports. So don't expect the same treatment when flying out of Paris or Tokyo. You're back to the regular security process abroad. So, is TSA PreCheck worth it? If you value your time, your sanity, and your ability to travel without sweating through your shirt in a security line, then yes, it's a no-brainer. Let's do the math again. $78 for 5 years, that's $15.60 per year. 1 hour saved at each airport visit, even 2 trips a year equals 10+ hours saved. You're buying peace of mind for just over $1 a month. And if you have a credit card that reimburses travel perks, like the Chase Sapphire Reserve or Amex Platinum, this cost becomes $0. Many cards offer automatic refunds for TSA PreCheck, Global Entry, or Clear. Bonus tip: if you're a frequent international traveler, consider Global Entry instead. It's $100 for 5 years and includes PreCheck plus fast re-entry through customs. So, to recap, TSA PreCheck gets you through U.S. airport security in minutes. No need to remove shoes, laptops, or liquids. Approval is fast, the process is easy, and it could be free. But you have to use it correctly. KTN added, bookings managed, expectations realistic. If this helped you travel smarter, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and tap the bell, because next time we're unlocking a travel hack that turns any economy seat into a business class experience without paying business class prices. Let's make every trip feel first class, one hack at a time. See you in the next one.